All right, step into our passes, run through ground balls, every fundamental thing we need to do to be successful. Let's start it here. We set the precedent for who we want to be on the field right now.
I think the personality of the Archers is pretty selfless.
And when you look across our team, it's full of star players and some of the most talented players in the world who, never put themselves first.
We got to be able to react when the ball's on the ground, right? If we want to be a team that gets ride backs and scores, we got to get the spaces, we pick that ball off the ground, move it, and finish our shots.
Guys are going to understand that we don't really have, a lot of time to mesh and to gel and to get ready to go. So people will be focused, and we'll be just trying to learn each other as quickly as we can.
Jackson, here you go. Hey, use me. Run up.
Played on a lot of great teams, but I'm certainly excited to kind of begin this journey with these guys.
Go together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
0 to 50 here. 0 to 50. All right, here we go, boys.
I think the Redwoods are going to be a really gritty team, hardworking. A lot of successful teams take on those traits and characteristics.
Establishing that identity early of a club, of a winning culture is huge.
The teams generally in any sport, they take the personality of the coach.
The intensity is great. Let's keep this up.
Coach Matt St. Lawrence, an incredible coach, hard-nosed guy, a player's coach though.
In leadership and playing, we've all been through, hey, what is your why? Why do you do this? And you guys have become somebody's why.
I think for us, we got great leadership at the top. Then we've got that middle group of up-and-comers. You got the Perkovic, the Kavanaughs, these guys that just put the ball in the back of the net. And then ultimately, you want the young guys to come in, the rookies, to come in with their energy and just get up and down the field. So I think when it comes to a successful team, and you look at any team in any sport, it's usually a mix of all of those.
All right, roll it. 1, 2, 3. Roll it.
When you look at Atlas Lacrosse Club, I just think physical, I think blue collar, I think really hardworking, tough.
We got some big boys on that roster. I mean, we're big, we're strong, we're athletic.
I think we have a good mix of veteran players as well as younger guys like myself and Joel and Chris Coulier. But you also have like the veteran guys like Paul, Scott, Tucker.
Atlas Lacrosse Club is comprised of some of the biggest personalities, and they also come with some of the most accolades.
We're going to be a tough team to beat. We might not be the most liked team in the league, but we're going to love each other.
Bulls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull.
The chaos mentality is simply in the name.
The mentality of chaos, I would say, is just chaotic. I mean, if you look at our team, there's a lot of really crafty players, a lot of really gritty players.
In a sense, that's how I like to approach playing the game within my position, is kind of creating havoc.
These guys are going to go out and give you everything they have every single game, every single shift, every single play.
Guys from Albany, they play so well. They play, free. They play creatively. We have some guys, Canadian guys, who are, some of the most creative players to ever pick up a stick. Then we have some young guys who are able to do some fun things. So I think, there's a lot of balls will be flying around, some spectacular plays, and I hope our team will end up on some highlights at Sports Center coming up soon.
1, 2, 3.
Try to focus on each other more than ourselves. We want to work together, very unselfish group, and we want to strike when the time's right.
All the players understand that we're going to be a completely different team at the start of the season, the end. We hope to build, lay a foundation down, and then just improve from there.
Really excited to see this group get together.
Taking a first step here, we're all doing it together. Okay, start working on communication, team chemistry starts right now. Whips on 3. 1, 2, 3, whips!
First practice, pretty excited obviously, getting the guys all on one field. Pretty cool seeing a bunch of teams out here, all the best players in the world, so really excited.
I think Chrome has obviously have a bunch of Duke guys, and we like to pride ourselves on being really tough mentally and physically and not letting anyone push us around.
If you can leave everything out on the field for the guy next to you, and maybe even more importantly, understand and trust that they're going to do the same, that's the real important piece of this whole thing.
He's been a father for about 3 days.
Hey.
First one, congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Appreciate it.
Now get down there and get warmed up. All right, here we go. In here with John Walker. Let's go, everybody in here.
I think it's a huge turn. I think from a leadership standpoint, from younger guys being able to
create a culture of the Chrome. Being our first year could be really impactful, especially spending 5 straight days with each other. I think it's going to have a huge impact on our season, and I'm glad we get to spend this time together.
1, 2, 3, go! All right, let's go.